ain't gonna
Welcome
lie.
back, everybody. Another episode of Weekend High podcast. Actually, not the Weekend High, but this is the Weekend High BSIDE. So this is just our unorthodox show we do outside of the normal show. Your boy KZ, your man Swag over there. And man, like I said, we was just talking about how the week was going and everything. Been a crazy week, man. It's been a crazy week. Want to say, hey, shout out. I got my FBA rally shirt. You know what I'm saying? So you can still get that from rally for reparations.com. You know what I'm saying, brother? Tariq Nasheed and you can make donations still. You can still get your shirt. Actually, I'm about to order me another one off that.
Yeah, I gotta give me one of them.
Yeah, but the reparations rally was a success. I didn't get to go out there. Unfortunately, I didn't get to represent with everybody, but I did donate in the end, get my shirt, then put, some money towards the cause with the shirt. I bought a shirt, you know what I'm saying? But
you still part of it, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I would have liked to have been. It was a very historic event. I did get to be a part of it live stream because I actually caught it live stream as they were having it. Somebody was fortunate enough. Shout out to that brother.
Yeah. I've seen a bit of the live, but I didn't stay on it though.
Yeah, man, it was really good, but I'm sure it wasn't like being there in the midst of everything,
I passed up on the Million Man March. I had a ride to get there, but I was busy. I was doing something that probably could have waited, and that was the first chance I had to be, part of something bigger.
Should have got your ass on the bus, ain't it?
Yeah. Sabuya. Sabuya. Sabuya roll call.
No, that's Sabuya.
Oh, you wasn't ready, was you?
That nigga's man. Hold on. That brother said Sabuya. Because I do remember that over there.
Hey, Sabuya.
Sabuya roll call.
Sabuya roll call. My name is Miguel.
Hell no.
I should got on the bus, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. I mean, let's talk about this. Sometimes, even though you can't physically be there, you can try. You can, like you say, donate. You can buy a T-shirt. You can support. You can go on social media and support or whatever. And now I think that will be under the guise of active promoting or whatever if you would have it. But like brother Kyrie did, he didn't do nothing but drop a link. He didn't even have no context to his. But that's another thing. But yeah, definitely get out there and support the causes, the best way you can, especially with all this inflation, so we understand flights are more expensive. Definitely rental cars are expensive, but do what you can, but sometimes you have to push through, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to push through. The next event that's coming up, I definitely will be going and planning.
Yeah, get a little more notice, but the bad part about short notice, being a grown up, sometimes you don't have that PTO waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real because I wanted to go, but I know I'd have had to miss that Friday and that Monday, and I just didn't have the time.
Yeah, a lot of people be using that, already got their days set up for Jamaica, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they little all inclusive
or whatever trip they go, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, and then you got that thing called Christmas time lurking around the corner. You can't just be exactly eating shift losses. Right. But this next one, this expo that they have it's in a centralized location.
Yeah. Now, right now, it's not a lot of details about it because it's still in the works. It's a proposed expo in Dallas, Texas. FBA Expo in Dallas, Texas. But like I said, these are just still rumblings right now. Nothing's official. Nobody, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. So, but it is proposed to be in May of next year. So that'd be definitely something to definitely plan for now. While the prices are cheap. You know what I'm saying? As far as your plane tickets and rental cars, everything will be cheap right now. So, moving right along, moving right along. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share button down
Do
at the
it,
bottom.
fam. Do it, fam.
You know what I mean? Hey, a lot of crazy stuff been going on in the week, man. Brother Kyrie.
Man.
Yeah, man. There's a minister, the honorable minister Louis Farrakhan. He had a response for it, and his response, I'm in total agreement with. You know what I'm saying? Because we were just talking about that, man. Like the speech, I watched it twice.
Yeah, I double back on him too. That's crazy because it's like when we hear the minister speak, it's like he comes down from his ivory tower,
right?
It hits off with a nice little speech, little monologue there. It was heavy, and man, he still got it, man.
Yeah. He wasn't speaking nothing but facts either. It was most everything. Like I said, I agree with everything he said. And then even enlighten some areas. If you didn't, well, some people may have known that he had issues, just like Kyrie with the whole anti-Semitic. He was labeled as he's anti-Semitic and stuff. So he started talking about his own deal.
He actually had skin in that game.
Right, yeah, man. So, it was good to see. I like the message. The main message was us uniting, all of us uniting, and not denigrating each other in public. You know what I'm saying? And just being on code, basically. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't agree, you can say nothing.
Staying on code, man.
Right? Just be like this. Because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times,
they get on brand, get on that code, and it's hard to get past it, man.
I took actually a note from the speech here.
Little excerpt.
Yeah, little excerpt. One of the quotes I like that he said, well, I'm gonna quote, this is from Minister Farrakhan, a quote from him. He said, this is I might have paraphrased this too, so forgive me, this might not be, but he said, this is paraphrased as well. He said, Black people wouldn't be in the condition we are in if the dominant society were really our friends. The Black community has enemies, and that's basically what he was saying. And that's true. Like, if you were really our friends, we wouldn't be in these conditions. You know what I'm saying? We would have been got reparations and and that's speaking from the dominant society as a whole. Like, so let's believe you have certain enemies, and for whatever reason, so I just thought that was true. I just thought that stood out, that what he said, that I was like, damn, that is really true. You know what I'm saying? Because your friend ain't gonna just leave you out there hanging. You know what I'm saying? Even if you just like, even an associate to give your ass a ride sometimes if they see you out and about. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, come on. You know what I'm saying? Even an associate be like, hey, come on, oh man, I seen you walking, though. You want to ride? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, right? It's like, I guess if you was really a friend, friends, if you look at it from that perspective, it's like, damn, that's kind of true. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be in these conditions if we was really friends and everything was 100 and equal, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, he was just hitting on a lot of truths that I think a lot of people are afraid to say, but he can say, like I said, because he has his own bag, so to speak. He has his own.
Yeah.
You don't have to bow down to nobody or ask for.
You don't have to capitulate. Yeah.
Right, there you go. He'll have to do, get this permission slip signed and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
You got the okay.
Right. Just like he even said that in there. He's like, most of y'all, you used to have your mouth open. Remember he said that. He said, but then as soon as they jerk your chain, you
yeah, tight lip.
Got the tight lip game on. I can mess this money up. You know what I'm saying? And he mentioned some of the people too. He mentioned Charles Barkley,
Oh
Stephen
yeah,
A.
yeah. Some of the talking heads. Yeah.
Stephen A. Did he mention Shannon? I don't think he,
He
can't
he
remember.
didn't mention him per se
I don't
because
think he
I
mentioned
mean,
him per se.
Shannon usually keep it 10 toes, but
He
I think
do. He
he
do.
might have gotten caught up.
I think because see, man, he started making more money. Because remember on the beginning of the show when he first came on, you know, he was on there with Black and Mild, stocking caps, and
The
you know,
hen
just,
and the
and
insignificant
that's
OG.
lightweight kind of kind of being a stereotype too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we do it though. You know what I'm saying? But I know I smoke black. I used to smoke Black and Miles back in the
Oh man.
get a
Hey,
cup of
hey,
hen and
hey, let
tail.
go James show out. You like, oh,
Yeah.
let go James. Hey,
But you know, when you put it on full display and it look a certain way, you know what I'm saying? It look a
yeah,
certain
yeah,
way.
yeah. I wasn't really thrilled with that look. It was funny the first time I seen it, but then
Right. Then he kept doing it, and it's like now it's like, you kind of cool on
hey,
it a
hey,
little
but
bit.
but the right people got on him, man. He listened. He took that out of his bag.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it's just isolated issue. So I'm willing to give Shannon a little grace.
Well,
Than the other.
they all walked their statements back. Stephen A. did, Shannon did. They all walked
Oh
their
yeah,
statements
yeah.
because they
Jay
said, "Oh,
Will,
it's
he
going too far."
apologized. Jay Will apologized. He even said in his speech, he said, "My job it'll probably cost me my job," but he stood tall, man.
I give Jay Will a little more credit to them because he can't. Yeah, he did come
Yeah, man.
immediately with the, you know what I'm saying? He's like, this probably cost my job, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna keep it. I'm down with Kyrie or whatever.
But
He
he
does.
always take up for the cause first whenever like news break,
Oh
and
yeah,
it could be like almost or seemingly the first time he hear about it, he always take the home team side. Always.
yeah, man. Um, the whole perspective of what? How do you feel about the whole perspective of uh black people being the new face of or the narrative that black folks we the new face of racism and shit because that's the first thing they want to say anti-Semitism or
Yeah,
anti-Semitic.
yeah. I mean, I call it really horse shit because in order for it to truly be racism, we have to use we have to use it to our advantage to get some kind of benefit for it. But I think it's hogwash.
Yeah, I think it's just a redirection. Like
Yeah, yeah.
when you
Okay,
look,
yeah,
you already being. It's just a play. It's a play off the playbook. Like let's redirect. Oh, see y'all racist against y'all anti-Semitic. It's something
yeah,
we can retort
yeah,
back
yeah.
to
One of
us.
them little halfback counters, misdirections.
What the hell happened?
Oh no, we still in there.
Oh,
Oh,
whew,
it's a little freezy for a
that
second.
scared me. That scared me. That scared me. Okay, but no.
I was like, mm-mm.
Nah, it's to me it's just a rebuttal. So you could be against reparations and you could be against anything that's we try to push on the black agenda. So you can say, well, because like when you bring up how racist other the dominant society is, they retorted it's well look y'all anti-Semitic, y'all. It's like no man, come on, because we can't even control the system. Think about this, we really can't. What are we doing that's so anti-Semitic? What can a black person really do that's so anti-Semitic? Really, honestly, like we can't stop. They can't stop them from getting a job.
I'm talking about,
They can't
and
stop them.
I mean, it's not
Obviously,
like we talk with hate speech about it, but like it seems like whenever we liken them to us or us to them in some sort of tribal way, it seems to be taken in a real defensive manner. You know what I mean?
right, right. It's like because like I said, what can you really do? They show them what they can do because they can take your bank account. They can.
Man, but it
Con-
all boils back to being on code to me. If we can find a way to be on code, we could be in a Black Wall Street type situation again.
And I think that's what we're moving towards. I really do. I see that happening with this group of people, as you seen with the rally.
I mean, we got some real good people up at the figurehead positions right
Oh
now.
yeah, oh yeah.
But then it's still some infighting there. You got
Mhm.
Roland, beefing hard with folks, and people
Well,
like.
yeah. Well, he just rolling this man because ain't nobody rocking with him, man. Because he just, I mean, he's been exposed to being a coon, a coon. He just basically, I mean, just pretty real. He just basically not getting anything done. He's part of that. We just want to have a prayer breakfast and get together and fellowship, and we're gonna talk about how we need to vote. And basically, he trying to get jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like his pendulum moves pushes you towards all that. Like, I mean, and not like you say on this show, how we are. Me personally, I'm not for any party. I'm just for parties that do something for black folks. But he's trying to push you to a Democratic Party so he can get ahead. Basically, everything is him oriented. You know what I'm saying? That's allegedly. I don't want to say.
Yeah, man. I mean, he has a brand. I get the business part of
That's
it, but
alleged.
let's call it what it is, though.
You know. It's business. It's business. That's alleged, but it's business. It's what as they say, it's the American way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really, that's what they be doing. But it's just that he'll never have a footprint. He had a footprint with our like grandparents and
our parents too.
Right. My parents ain't really rock with my grandparents.
Well, I mean, but my dad's still active in the political game. As far as like being aware. So, he closer to his age than mine.
Right, exactly. But see, our generation, we're not rocking with his. We're not rocking with his ass. So we see him for what he is. It's like, okay, you've had all this time, and what has he really done? He ain't really done nothing. So it's like, except for having prayer breakfast. I bet you them prayer breakfasts would be good. I bet you them grits good, them eggs,
them
cheese, bacon.
You know what I'm saying?
In there. And then what else they be having? They be having them fish fries. You know what I'm saying? Come on out and vote. Get the fish fry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So other than I mean, that's all they got to offer you is a little meal, and it's like right now we passed that, man. We gotta get what we really came for, is that check. So you know what I'm saying? We can have a hell of a lot of prayer breakfasts as we get them checks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, crab boils. You hear me? I see. Hey, it's gonna be crab boils from coast to coast. You think I play?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, then fish fry. Fish fry.
Right. But it's just weird at the time where we really our generation is not rocking with nobody who tries to undermine what the real movement is. You know what I'm saying? And the movement is getting reparations, anti-crime hate bill, and tangibles for Black Americans. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's trying to undermine that or slow drag it out or try to get them a job off of something or clout, you know what I'm saying?
It's all a little bit of sleight in the hand.
Yeah, it's not
just noise to throw us off the scent. It happens regularly. Like, I ain't gonna lie, these last 2 weeks between these last two news cycles between brother Kanye and brother Kyrie, it ain't looking good. Ain't feeling good anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, normally, you're right about that. Normally, we usually say the news cycle stuff for the regular show, but I had to hit on this one thing.
Yeah, I had to do a little tippy tap.
There was this dude is like a New Jersey politician, and he called the police on this little girl for catching fireflies.
Yeah, I just read that earlier today.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we dealing with out here. You know what I'm saying? And you want to talk about anti-Semitism? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. They throwing us off the set, man.
One of our little, black children, our little black babies, you know what I'm saying? She out there catching. Everybody didn't call fire slugs or, fireflies or lightning bugs, as we call them. Everybody
lightning bugs. There you go.
Get you a jar, put the little holes in it, get you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, throw a little grass in there.
So she was out there doing that, and this fool called the police on her. That's you know what I'm saying? And you want to talk about something.
She stole my yard light bulb.
You know what I'm saying? So these are the kind of things that's like really a slap in the face when you want to talk about like anti-Semitism and stuff like that. And you see the amount of things that we're dealing with in the news. You see it every day. There was just another recent a brother in New Brunswick, Georgia. And I think New Brunswick is where Ahmaud Arbery case, his was Brunswick, Georgia, ain't it? But this is
Yeah, they're both south of Savannah.
are you okay? They both kind of are they near each other or the same area or something like that?
Yeah.
There was a brother, he was in jail, and then the sheriffs and they straight jumped him, beat this dude up, and then only I think they said the only reason he survived is because some other inmates jumped in and started helping him and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like when you see the video, like it's 3 or 4 of them, and they just beating the brains out this brother. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So you still dealing with all kind of, and you could say, oh well, he's a criminal or whatever, but damn, I mean, I don't know what he did, and you could say, well, you don't know what he did prior, but
Yeah,
damn,
he still has human rights,
But the thing I'm saying is the way they was beating him, they was beating him like he wasn't even a human, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
egregious stuff,
right, man. Like, just I mean, they like, man, and it's like and they I mean, it was like 5 of them. And they in the cell, and this one little dude, man, this dude, he wasn't really, I mean, he wasn't no little dude. Like you could tell he worked out when he's in the joint, but not like he wasn't no huge, you know what I'm saying? Like they was like big corn fed dudes and stuff like that, white boys, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they was just whooping him. And I was like, God damn. Then the fucked up part, you see a brother poke his head in, like he didn't get no hits in, so he came out. I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? One of the I mean, I thought maybe he was going in to stop it, but it didn't look like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, it looked like he was trying to stop shit. So, but to me, but I could be wrong, you know what I mean? But it's just
man. Hey, that kind of brings me back to the movie Till I just seen. To this day, I didn't know that there was brothers involved in the taking of Emmett from their home, and they held him down. It was like 2 brothers that was on staff for the white man Brian that took him.
Oh yeah, man. They had a whole system set up. So that's that systemic oh, speaking of and speaking of another we was talking about media, another movie that came out on Netflix. It's actually the documentary of The Good Nurse. You heard about that story? They had a movie called The Good Nurse. It was about this dude this white dude who's killing like patients and shit, but he was a nurse. But they actually did after that. I didn't watch the movie, right? But then they had the actual documentary. I usually like to watch the real deal first.
The real accounts.
So they had the real documentary or whatever, and it's just another like you can see how he got away, because people was like, well, how was he getting away with this? And like the I think the white Caucasian nurses that were working with him, they was like damn near protecting him. They didn't like what he was doing. Like they was taking the, you know what I'm saying? And someone was like, man, I should have said something sooner. And you see what I'm saying?
They was on.
They was on code. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like Brother Tariq pointed out with the Dahmer thing, like that's easy to see how he kept getting away. He had motherfuckers running out the house and they helping him put the motherfucker back in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, come on. And remember the sister kept telling him, hey man, there's something going on.
Man, something ain't right over there.
Like so because when if you watch this Good Nurse, check it out on Netflix. I don't know, and I don't think the documentary is called The Good Nurse, but if you put that in, it'll probably pop up. But the thing is, people kept saying in the documentary, you know, how was he just getting away with this? How was he just getting away with this? And he was a poster child for the hospital he worked for. Literally, he had a face. They had like, you know how they had
like the billboard and stuff.
Yeah, it had his name. I think his name was Charlie Cullins, and it said he was an RN and he was talking about technology and all this. And meanwhile, this motherfucker was killing.
He's on the Dexter side of the game.
He said in his own words he killed about 30, 40 people, but they think it could be possibly more. So. And they had a recent case like that. Another nurse like that just came out here and out there in was it North Carolina? They had another. I don't know if he got as many as the Colors do, but he got caught up for taking. He took out 2 sisters, and it was a white lady too. He took out. And I can't remember it, but this dude was doing the kind of same damn thing, man. So that shit is This stuff is crazy, man. But Just shows you that some people can just get away
You might have to
get away
check
with
that out,
things.
man.
If your ass was doing that shit, they would have had your ass day one.
Nigga.
They would have had you day one.
Hey, they'd have been there when I was going to hit my second sting. They were like, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah. So man. All right, well, guys, it's been another episode. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
Please, fam, hit the buttons.
You're gonna check us out on a normal show coming soon. Weekend High B-Side. Your boy Casey, your boy Swag. We out on this one.
Peace, y'all. Peace.